Even though I'm, older, I still have some struggles where I come across a word and I have to literally stop myself and sound the word out. And for a person who is a struggling reader, myself, it is so helpful to have a mechanical device, even if it's mechanical, reading those materials to me.
This job offers flexibility, applicable experience, and exposure to some of the leading tools and techniques used in managing Windows environments, as well as opportunities for learning and growth.
It's very helpful for me because then I can actually stay ahead of the game, and it gives DRS an opportunity to start converting those files into audio file for me. So it's like, oh, hey, here I am at the start of the quarter and I'm starting off good.
DRS stands for Disability Resources for Students. And what our office really is focused on doing here on campus is working with students who have any kind of documented disabilities. They could be permanent or temporary, physical, sensory, psychological, wide range. And what we do is we work one-on-one with each student to try to figure out, in terms of how their particular disability impacts them, what kind of access issues they may be experiencing on our campus. And so we try to then establish what we call accommodations, reasonable accommodations, so that we can equalize their learning experience.
My issue is reading comprehension, and I have a little bit of dyslexia. And so the DRS office has helped me really learn and understand the material. So have a note taker for each class. I'll look over the note taker's notes and then compare them with mine and add where I didn't quite finish a thought or idea.
I think it's important to take notes for other students just because it includes me in the community of UW. And I know that if I were in a situation where I needed an extra resource, it would be a very valuable thing to me. And so I think it's important because it's very easy for me to do, but it means a lot to someone else.
There's really now a beginning movement in the disability field, the work that we do, and that movement is really more towards kind of reframing disability, more towards where you're looking at what's in the environment here that we could be doing to change the environment so people with disabilities are more welcome without requesting accommodations or services, can be included without requesting accommodations and services.
I just feel like it's been really beneficial to just kind of really prove what you know. And so they've kind of helped me prove that, yes, in this university, they want you to succeed.
People have this idea of, oh, DRS is only for people who have learning disabilities and those poor people, when in fact, the people that they're calling poor people have really strived and made a lot of effort to be where they are today.
To me, I really see it as such vital, important work to really improving and creating a society that is much more inclusive and equal. Because, we all know people with disabilities. We may have them ourselves, we have people in our families. As we age, we certainly will have a disability. So it just makes sense to create a world where we can live together, equally.
But I really think it's important for people to realize that everybody has a disability to some level. For example, if you have to use glasses, that's a disability because you can't see without your glasses. Your glasses are an aid. So it's not any different than an individual like me who uses an aid for learning purposes.